Hello YouTube, hello ladies and gentlemen, I have some really good news for you guys. The Master Yi buffs we got are actually bigger than we all thought. I myself thought that the buffs are not that big, but in fact if you take a look at it right here, he is S+ here right now, over 72,000 games with a 52% win rate. Now that is really insane. For two reasons. Number one, I did expect the winner to go up just a little bit, and it's placebo, but this is actually a lot. And if we take a look at throughout all the elos, he is on every single elo, he is pretty decent. Look, the sample size is also pretty big. If you think it's like 10,000 games is a big sample size. Of course, the lower we go, the more it's average. I can challenger nobody played because I'm the only one being challenger myself. Now I'm gonna explain everything you need to know. This video will teach you how to climb with Master Yi out of lower elo. Also for higher elo, people will see a lot of information. I will explain the builds, I will give you a free guide. I will be talking about the path, how to play, how to avoid, how to use the fundamentals from my course, how to conquer, guys. And yes, I will basically make this a full Yi guide explaining all the things you should be doing and give you guys all my thought process. Now, let's get it started. So we have three options how to play Master Yi. Here, this is one option. You just go ahead, you have to go and check this rune page. This would be the best. And then you just go Blade of Rune King. You go lethality or crit or on hit. It's completely fine. What I do believe is better. Some people even go Conqueror. I take Prestige Tech. And this is the rune page I'll be going. You can pause it here. Take it for yourself. I believe this is the best. Prestige Tech is better than Conqueror in my opinion because 8% more damage is just really, really good for Master Yi, and I do want to get usage out of it. Now, for build-wise, you can still go on it. It is fine. You can go crit and lethality, but I just don't like it that much. And if you do, then I would take it with Halo Blades. And now the new build, which I invented, which I highly recommend you guys to take. I also talked about it in the previous video. We're taking Blade of the Rune King first item. Keep in mind, no matter which item build you go, always Blade of the Rune King. And then we're going Hexblade. Yes, you heard right. Hexblade is completely fine for Master Yi to take. You get a huge usage out of the active from Hexblade and also having way more often ultimate ability, and Master Yi really needs his ultimate ability to be a champion. Now this is really good to have. And then we're going Varmox as third item. This item build makes you deal a lot of damage, have enough attack speed, make you extremely tanky because Hexblade gives you 300 HP and Varmox gives you 1000 HP. That means you get an extra 1.3k HP and you will have in total at this moment around 3.1k HP. You will be extremely tanky. You can disengage in fights. Then you will get the Varmox heal. You do have your Blade of Rune King procs. You do deal some damage with Prestige Tech. You do have enough attack speed. You do not need to wait long for the ultimate ability. The only things that really did change for Master Yi a lot, especially for higher elo now. If you fall behind with Master Yi, the games are gonna get really rough for you. So you need to make sure to not fall behind. How do you do it? I will be explaining everything, guys. You should be making sure that you get your first full clear done consistently every single game. Alright, I'm gonna give you all my thought process and break it down for you guys. We are playing here in I think it's around Platinum Elo. I'm gonna put a ward here. I usually do that, especially when I want to play very consistent, and I'm gonna cover the other side. If I do see that the enemies invade, you see how my movement is. I'm gonna play very slow because I want to have a very consistent gameplay. No matter what happens, I want to make sure that I'm never gonna die. I'm also going to stay here, then reset it before 55 seconds, so I have a perfect reset to get my sweeper. I'm gonna start red buff. Pause it and think, why am I starting red buff and not blue buff here in this position? Because red buff gives me more gold and more XP. Red buff side, Crux and chickens give me more gold, more XP, and I want them to be the first camps that respawn. Whether you're gonna play for bot lane or for top lane, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not like you need to path to the lane you want to play for. That is very old school, doesn't really apply for most junglers, and it is just partly true. But the main thing is that what path, what clear do you generally speaking want to have? And you can still play for top top lane, even though I start rapper. For example, I can do a level 3 top lane gank, I can do a level 2 top lane gank, I can do the first full clear into insta reset, skipping my scuttle into top lane gank, I can do a full clear into bot scuttle into top lane gank. Like, basically there are a lot of options how I can play it. Alright, let's talk about the mechanics here on the clear. As you can see, I do not use my smite. You will see in a second why I do save my smite. I will get some double strike stacks here, then I'm gonna insta smite the big one, so the small one already walks closer to me. I do fool the small one here a little bit to not lose that much HP. Now I'm gonna try to trade it towards my chickens here in this position. They seem to die as well. Set already look on the minimap because I have time while I'm walking to my chickens. There's not nothing I can do. I also use my F keys to be a little bit more precise. Keep in mind I use attack, move, click in order to kite those chickens properly. I do not have my camera anywhere else but here because nothing else matters, and this matters. Now I have time to look on a map. For example, here, do I need to help out? Even if I do need to help out, usually I just finish my full kill. As I said earlier, the full kill with Marcy is precisely important, and we do want to have it consistently done. Only attack the big one. The small ones are gonna burn from your jungle pet already. One more auto attack is gonna burn from it, and then I'm gonna Q with my E and get the double strike off here. Do we gank bot lane now? Pause it, guys. No, we do not. We first finish our full clear, even though it looks promising. We do just have one eye open if we find something or not. While also looking mid lane, you see Corki trades a lot. Do we get a kill here? Would be really nice. We do not know where Lilia is. We do assume she also cleared, did full clear for Lilia. Usually the best is to start chickens, so we highly assume she did start chickens. Keep in mind for jungle tracking, you do not track 100% accurately. You track in a way that you tell where the enemy jungler is most likely going to be. We do not see a bot lane play, we do not see a mid lane play, so I'm gonna stay on the spot, not walk any deeper, otherwise the ward could be tracking me. Do consider to walk up. We see leaders here. I'm just gonna attack the scuttle here while finishing it. I do know that my champion finishes pretty quickly. Need to be very careful the way I play. I now am very thinking, do I want to fight this? Do I not want to fight it? He does not take the plant for some reason, so I'm gonna be the one taking the plant. I do still have my W and my Q, so I feel very comfortable here surviving that. Just gonna W right away, and then I need to flash it, and I do get the kill here because she grieved. That's totally her fault. The wave does seem to crash. I do not am that scared to fight it here. We can even try to hook them. There's nowhere where they can kill us. I also have my W very soonish. I do walk up a little bit closer. I just want to get an escape off. She does end up flashing. I do get the kill. Very poorly done from her. Instant reset. If Fresh comes, Brown comes from here and kills me, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cancel my reset once again. I do have 1,600 gold. While you're resetting, you need to look on your shop. How much gold do I have? How do I spend the gold? What am I gonna buy? What is the most important reset? What is the next pathing? Am I gonna go for Crux? Do I go path to bot lane? Do I need to go top lane? No, it doesn't look very promising. The wave does to push towards my set, and I see it from the minimap already. Look on the mid lane. It's a slow push towards us. Wave management, also one very important part from the course, exclamation mark course. You can see it in the description here. We do think, okay, is Corki fine? Do we need to gank mid lane? And now we can be happy that we got a double kill on bot lane, but it doesn't matter too much what my thought process is. What is my next move? And if you guys really want to climb, I can help you climb, guys. Trust me. I have a lot of experience, not only in League of Legends, but also in coaching. I've been coaching for 3 years. I'm a challenger player, as you can see here on the right, since today, and 7 years ago I was already a challenger player. So I'm a challenger player since 7 years straight. I can help you guys, and that is exactly why I made this fundamental jungle course. Here I explain all the fundamentals you need to conquer your games, guys. It is this last week on 20% discount. I highly recommend to check it up. Here I'm pausing in the game, it doesn't matter too much. You will see all the fundamentals, what you need to do to conquer, how you use communication, how to stay positive, how to, when your team is griefing, how to build your particular pathing, when to gank, when to farm, what is consistent, which champion should we be playing. I committed months of making this project work, and I can help you guys climb the ladder of success as I can help you here. You see how much information I can pull out in a few minutes. Now imagine in a few hours of full work to make it work for you guys. Alright, keep in mind it is in the description, you can check it out. Make sure to get it now with the 20% discount, and even if you don't get it with the 20% discount, I'm sure you will be very happy, and even in Discord, you can see all the reviews of people thinking about it. Okay, now we did explain. So we were AFK for a little bit, and now we are playing a little bit from behind. So I'm explaining you guys how to play from behind. I'm going to sweeper here. We do want to get a fight, and I'm not having ult. I don't have flash, so I need to be very careful with the way I play. Do we get an engage on Jinx here? If she does flash, they also use her go. So I probably just gonna try to disengage here. Most likely I was a little bit too deep here from my perspective. I need to make sure to dodge the Braum Q. I was just much too deep. The chance we get a good outcome here was way too low, and I do believe that was just my bad that I didn't really fully focus. It was very obvious that we're not gonna get anything good out here. Why was it obvious, guys? Think about it, pause it, and think why was it obvious? Because we didn't see Lilia on the map, and Lilia has the exact same pathing as I had. So it was really easy for us to predict that Lilia is gonna be bot lane the way I was bot lane, and we do lose 3-3 because I don't have ult, because I don't have flash. Otherwise we would have won it. So would have been way better mechanically speaking. Macro-wise speaking, it's just instantly back off. And now we are behind exactly like I wanted it to be. So I can show you, I showed you earlier how to climb from lower elo when you are, I'm just gonna cue this to get this as well, when you are just snowballing early. Like if I just continue playing, I would be in an absolute insane snowball position, would have been level 6 and got it out. And I'm gonna show you how to play from behind and still win the game. We have one dragon less, we have one kill less, but it's totally fine. So first, get your camps. Most important fundamental that exists is to first clear your camps before you consider any gank. Then we think, do we kill the Darius here? Can we go for a play? Now we have cleared all our camps, so we can consider to go something. Zed is going to ping as well. I do believe we cannot go further. I did not want to follow up completely. I do get the kill and get the trade kill and get my boots faster. I do have my Blade from King here as well. And should I be waiting 55 gold? That's a really bad position to be in. But I think here in this position, it's one of the very rare situations where I actually wait in base, because I need to wait 40 gold, because Blade from King is way too big of a power spike. Now, we did know we didn't want to fight Void Grubs. I could have just pathed right to Wolves into Blue Buff into Grump. And now, next fundamental, how we're gonna win the game, again, we are still playing from behind, which is totally fine, is play with a win condition. First, we're gonna get ourselves ahead. Do we gank bot lane right now, guys? Or do we go for our camps? Let's see if you learned something. We go for our camps because I don't have ult, I don't have flash. I have my boots soonish, 9:45. So I have 45 seconds, I have my boots, which will be another small power spike. So no matter what happens on the map, I'm first gonna take my camps. Then we're gonna see, okay, can we defend? I'm gonna take my Grump next. Okay, I have my ult in 17 seconds. I cannot really gank bot lane, even though it looks very promising. I clicked two camps, and it does seem like they're overextending. I do have ult in 9 seconds, so I can walk closer. Okay, I think I can still... I cannot walk close. I should have cleared my camps. I should have done my blue buff. As I said, if the enemies did one more overextend auto attack and this bush was not warded, the gank was fine. The only reason why I went for this gank is because I got my ult off. What would have been better is just finish my blue buff and my Grump first. As I explained it even, I made a mistake myself here. Let's see what Lilia is about to do. I think she does... I think I need to push... mid lane? Okay, that's a really good example because bot lane is losing, mid lane is losing, top lane is... Actually, they're not all losing, they're in a fine position. Do we push this? We do not push this because the wave is pushing towards us and I would just steal the CS from the Corki. We're gonna get top scuttle, there's nothing else on the map. We can take my Crux soonish. I'm gonna take the scuttle here in this position. Okay, so before on the gank, I did finish my... Wolves and my Crux. If I didn't do that, the bot lane gank would have never worked out because I didn't have ult. And afterwards, I should have just... I mean, I did check if there's gonna be a good outcome and I would have gotten a double kill and instantly gotten a snowball position out of that. But it would have just been better to get the blue buff because in most games, we just are not able to get a good outcome in the end. Alright, I'm gonna get Crux, see if I find a top lane play. Zed wants to stay, I can gank top lane. We can also chat right now that I'm gonna gank top lane. Zed, I'm coming after Crux. So it's gonna be very precise here. Gonna end up finishing all my camps. And I'm gonna ping him. We do see Lilia as well on the map. She does, the enemies do play it pretty decently. I'm gonna walk closer. I do want the Zed to engage on him. He has the bleed stacks now gone. Okay, I'm gonna wait until he uses some abilities. Now I'm gonna use my E, and we do get the kill. Absolutely beautiful. I can walk closer to her. Okay, Yone is also coming. I'm just gonna walk away there. I don't think there's any way she can kill me. You see my damage? It's actually really high. But it's so crazy we ended up not killing her. Zed failed his flash as well, and her flash was absolutely pixel perfect. What could I have done better? I think I have a good reset here as well. I have my hardbound axe. Okay, that is something. Yeah, I should have just engaged on him a little bit better. But the Lilia does play it really well. I gotta say the Lilia does play it well. If I play it smarter, I can also just disengage after the play. The chance I die is 0. So we got Lilia all for free. I did not even need to chase the Lilia in the first play that much. I could have just gotten my bot side camps, reset into getting my bot side camps. And it would be totally fine. Here I go for Void Grubs. Why do you think I go for Void Grubs? The enemies already have 3 Void Grubs, and I do not want the enemies to get even further. They have a pretty okay sieging team with Jinx and Braum, so I do want to protect this. I do have ult and flash very soonish up, and Lilia was very low. So I do believe that I can take it. He does not have ult. Darius is coming. I need to be very careful with the way I play it. I'm just gonna Q him instantly. I still have my ult. I'm gonna need to use my ult. I have my... I do think I can still fight it here. Okay, I got the kill here from her. Okay, I do get my Triumph proc as well. Now the reason I can fight it is because I know the damage I have, and I can just flash engage on them and get a consistent damage outcome of. The moment I engage on them, this is a big advice for you guys, I knew that no matter what the enemies do, I get a good outcome. There was no way, because I know Lilia has no ult and no flash, that the Lilia can survive my flash engage. Only do it if you're very sure that you're gonna get a good outcome. Here again, this was a terrible situation, because the chance that Darius and Lilia both walking away trying to contest this is not very high. This is a game where a lot of things go wrong as they shouldn't be. I should have been way more lucky in all of those skirmishes than I was. But now we are still in a pretty decent position, and now we are not playing from behind anymore. We did get first blood tower, which is pretty good. We do only gank bot lane when I have ult again. Very simple. You see Lilia's there covering. We do not want to give the dragon. We see what's about to happen. I do ping my Thresh to play with me here, because with Thresh we do not have to give the dragon here in the first place. I do believe she's just on dragon right now. Okay, now I just walk closer on the Lilia here. I do not think I'm gonna get the full kill. Okay, she does survive it. As I knew, I didn't have enough damage. Maybe Corki is able to kill her. Really nicely done from Corki. They do end up fighting even further. I'm not gonna ult yet because I'm not close enough yet. Now I'm gonna ult because I do believe I'm gonna get in range. My Q is gonna bounce and kill all of them. Now need to make sure that I'm trying to get Yon. Wasn't sure if he's gonna Q over the wall. I still have my ult for a pretty long duration, so I'm just gonna try to chase him down. I do believe that I can chase him, and I do believe I can fight him. We got his flash as well. Absolutely amazing. Gonna Q the minions here to avoid the tower damage, while as well taxing a little bit some of those CS. Then going mid lane, making sure that it's fully pushed. I do have a pretty good reset here as well. I do need to be careful of this Darius here. I don't think I can go any further. I'm not gonna risk going for this minion. I could have made sure that Thresh is gonna share it with me, but it's fine. We have 2,900 gold. Now again, think of the items, think of the gold you're gonna spend, how you're gonna use it. You're gonna buy this, so you have 1,200 gold left. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna get with Varmox? You're gonna get this and another Ruby Crystal. And with Varmox, I'm gonna be tanky enough. Now I already have 2.3 thousand HP. So I start to get very comfortable. Now clear your camps again before you go for play. Again, the big fundamental. Now we're gonna play for the objectives. Let's see what we can do. I do want to play for the Herald, and I do feel very comfortable. There's also not another dragon up, not another objective. Lilia's dead for 20 seconds. So pause it here again. How high is the chance we're getting this Herald here? It is 100% because we see the enemy bot lane on bot lane. They're getting the full tower here and the push. We now think, do they have enough push to get the T2 bot lane? It does not seem like it, because we also have 3 Void Grubs, because we stole the Void Grubs from before. Absolutely amazing. We're gonna be smiting this. And then I think we can play more aggressive, because we still know where the enemies are. We did see them pushing bot lane. They got a trade kill in. I'm just gonna get the Grump. I do not want to reset, because I just got an insane reset off. I do want to find a top lane play. If I get a Herald off here instantly and getting the T2 would be absolutely amazing. So we do try to play very aggressive, get my Hexblade proc. W reset, and now Q the minions. Keep in mind, guys, try to use the... I don't think I need to use my Herald here even in the first place. Try to use the W reset very consistently. If you struggle with that in lower elo, go into practice tool and learn W resetting properly. Look how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show you. You auto attack Q, and then you auto attack W reset, and after the Q, auto attack W reset should be very consistent, always the same way. I think I'm gonna die here, was a little bit too deep. I'm gonna try to fight the Yone here in this position. Holy shit, I am tanky! Wow, I'm tanky! I didn't expect to survive that at all! I was so... He's 5 and 5, he's level 11, and I didn't get any damage. It's crazy how much I was able to tank there. Now we have Varmox finished. What is the next item? Pause it and think for yourself before I tell you. You have a lot of options. I'm gonna go double dagger because I personally think I'm gonna go Terminus or Wit's End, because now we have probably enough survivability. If we want, we can also go Thorn Mail. We can go Steel Caps here. Sunfire is okay. I wouldn't recommend it. Bloodline is like, no, how's it called? The new, the other item, which also gives me HP and a little bit AD is also pretty okay. Death Sense I wouldn't recommend, even though they have some AD. AD go more tanky item. In this position we don't need Wit's End because they have so much AD. So I'm gonna go most likely Terminus, and then I do believe that I'm gonna go after Terminus I'm gonna go maybe Jaksho even. We do want to use our Herald now. Pause it here again. Next advice. How do you win games like this? Break the T2s. A lot of people don't know it. You need to break T2s to actually close the game. You see, most of low elo games go 30 minutes plus. I see it on so many coaching clients. Look, it's minute 17. We already got every single T2. Every single on the map. And now we're able to close out games even further. I'm going to outplay the enemies here a little bit. Or myself. I wanted to dash to the mid lane tower. Okay, it's only Darius. We're not that scared of him. I'm not gonna Q yet because I do want to dodge his ult with my Q, or at least have a very consistent kill. We see Koki coming with the minion wave, so I'm gonna attack the tower here a little bit now. Do want to get my Q back up. We see Jinx on bot lane. Need to be careful. I'm just gonna get the portal and get out. What? The minion is attacking me. The one minion is attacking me. I do need to stay now. Oh, and I can get out here. I hope Koki also gets out with me. He doesn't press get the portal. Does seem like I just sold him. He used his flash. Is he fine? I'm not gonna sell him even once more. It's hilarious. Okay. And I have to say, he feels so much better now because of all these buffs. Like, I honestly have to say, as I said in the beginning already, I didn't feel like he's gonna get such a big buff, but it does feel pretty decent. Like, also before that we are able to win that, I don't think it's only because of the build. Okay, now we can give the dragon. Why? Because our team is not in position. Corki is dead. We see Darius bot, and I do believe they're on dragon. I'm just gonna get this one more wave. I do not need to kill the Yone. I'm just gonna get the wave here. Lilia's actually here. I'm not that scared. I can just one-shot her here in this position. Okay, I dodged her. Gonna Q this minion here and try to get out this way. I did dodge the... Did you see how I found the disengage angle instantly? It's not easy. It's pretty hard. But within practice, when you can Q, think of every possible target you can Q, and then you can think of these minion disengages. But as you can see, it looks very smooth and it's really fun to play, I can tell. With all my experience with Masi, there are so many cool situations where you can utilize that. Alright, and now for display, did you see how Lila exploded? I did check if she has Zhonya's as well. There's no way she can survive it. I do believe that if I play it faster, even I would dodge her. Like, I did dodge her ult, but if I played a little bit faster, I would have an even better outcome, very consistent. I'm gonna reset here. I do have my item finished. I do want to get Terminus. How much is it? 2-4. So I'm gonna stay. I don't need to get enemy jungle here. One more advice I can give you guys. Why a lot of people counter jungle, because they think, yeah, but then the enemy junglers, fuck, yeah, that's true. But look, these are chickens, and I get here Grump and Wolves. It's more gold. I get more from it. And you see, I want to have all this gold in order to get my items. My main goal as Master Yi, which has been there from all those years, especially for you guys, learn it, what I'm telling you and sharing with you, is not to get the enemy jungler behind. Your main job is to get yourself ahead. And that is exactly what I'm doing. Now we have Terminus and 3,500 HP. Isn't it crazy? I will one-shot shred people. I have an insane amount of attack speed with ult and hexblade. I stack this item instantly. I can go Jaksho now and I'm giga tanky with steel caps. Let's try it. Let's test it. I'm gonna focus a little bit here on the mechanics and see if I find a good outcome. I know this is not a good play macro-wise, but I do want to test how strong I can be. Okay. Okay, I cannot go 1v5 like that because of Braum. Braum was the only reason why I cannot do that, because Braum's stun is just too much. He also bought a little bit armor. It just giving, like, here I can just do Baron and the game, GG, we won. How you play macro-wise, you get the Baron, I'm top lane, Corki's bot lane, 3 people are mid lane, and you're gonna win the game consistently. But we do want to have a little bit of a challenge so I can explain a little bit more ways and just help you out a little bit more. As you can see, my team is full molding. I can also tell you how to win now. When your team is full molding, they all want to FF, they are full griefing, they're inting, we lost Baron, we are throwing, intentionally throwing, so I can show you now what you can do next. If I had a little bit more time in this play, I would have gotten a way better outcome, and with any other Yi build I would have also just gotten one shot there. Okay, let's see. She has Frozen Heart, that's really interesting. I do want to see how much damage my Terminus does. So far I did 210. That's already something. For the fact that I only did a few auto attacks and instantly died. Okay, let's see what I can do. We do want to play with our team. Group. Play together. We're gonna make it smart, guys. Look at my communication. Care. All good. We got this. It's fine. You see the communication? Alright, let's see what Braum is about to do. I get some Terminus stacks on him already. I'm just gonna all in on him. Okay, I do seem pretty tanky in this position. Try to disengage. Okay, Jinx damage. Did so many crits as well. That's really unfortunate. And I did get a pretty bad playoff, and my team also played it pretty poorly. I could have done it a little bit better. I think full engaging on the Braum was too much. He also has Fallen Mate. Like, the enemies are doing it really well against us. It was my fault that I went for this play. I should have just gotten a few stacks and then just chilled and let the enemies play. We did play into enemies' cards here a little bit, and Jinx is doing it really, really well. But we got this. We got this. My bad. It's still a good example, because now I'm going to show you even further what you're going to do. Try to group. We win together. I try to type as good as possible. We hope the enemies are not going to full tilt. And now the game seems rough, because now the enemies are ahead and the enemies outscale us. With Jinx, Lilia, they do outscale us. So now it's gonna be very interesting what I'm about to do. I do want to use my build. I try to kill the Darius on side. Just gonna walk close to him. I'm not gonna use my ult instantly. Does seem to be dead. Not gonna use ult here. I don't want to use my ult here. I rather want to save it. There's no way he can ever has a chance against the tank Master Yi. We're gonna get our HP back from Varmox. We're gonna play Dragon here. I can give this to the Ezreal if I want to. Yeah, let's give it to the Ezreal. I don't need any further one. I do want to play very aggressive now. Why, guys? Pause it and think about it. Because those two are dead and we want to have a team fight now. That would be the best for us. Okay, I do not see anything. I do just want to play for the Dragon. We can take Dragon on spawn if possible. Oh, I misclicked. Drake on spawn. I'm so bad. I misclicked everything. But I still have my ult because of my W. It is totally fine, guys. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. Make sure to enter before chatting with the people. That barely happens. But of course, right now it happens when I try to... Like, it's always... I don't know why. first I'm gonna explain the macro, and then I'm gonna explain what I wanted to say. We're gonna go side lane here. I don't have ult yet. With ult, I wanna go side. Be careful, be careful. Slow, play 1-3-1. Okay, on the exact moment where I try to showcase it to you guys, every time I try, even on stream, it's so hilarious how I always fuck it up then. Same for I will test my damage, or I go for fight here, let's see. It always ends up poorly. Okay, now we respect our team. They do want to fight. I'm just gonna play very slow. Look how I play. I'm not gonna go for the inhibitor yet. We do see them walking closer, so I'm gonna walk a little bit closer as well. They need to go for the set here. I'm just gonna wait very slowly. If the enemies are gonna come, I'm just gonna disengage. We're just gonna chill. We have enough time until they're coming. Here we see Jinx now too. I don't have flash. I need to play it very slow, as I said. I seem to be very fine here. We're not scared at all. I do want to go backwards. We do want to get these towers slowly. They're going mid lane now. I'm just gonna get the wave here first. They do come to us. Now we walk away. You need to be this annoying parasite. That's how you side lane. We don't need to fight this. It's completely fine. This is just Thresh's mistake. I could have pinged him a little bit more away, but it's just his fault playing that aggressively. It is full grief from him to play that aggressively. We're just gonna play chill, and we still want to play for the inhibitor. Baron is spawning. That's also the next win condition. We need to play it very slow and smart. Corki is resetting, so I also want to just back off, because we lose all our pressure. We want to reset at the exact same times. Maybe I can smite that away. I'm not gonna fight Lilia. I'm just gonna smite this away. How much gold do I need? I will need a lot. I think this entire play here is very, very bad. The enemies are... My team is fighting for nothing. Could have tried to ping that away. Yeah, I really like this game. This is pretty challenging. As I said, a lot of things are going way worse than it should be. If you followed all the instructions so far, you should already win a lot and way more of your games. And now I'm gonna show how to finish it even. Okay. Enemies are missing. Baron spawns in 40. So we need to respect it. We can reset now, but it's very risky because we would potentially lose the Baron because we don't have enough pressure. Thresh is also griefing here. We cannot defend the Baron right now. I'm just gonna stay still here because Zed doesn't have TP and enemies could just do the Baron now if they feel like it. I do not see the enemies yet. I'm just gonna attack the minions. Now we see Braum on the minion on the mini map. So I do think the enemies are gonna slowly play for Baron. We only see Braum yet. Now we see Yone. Okay, now we see Lilia. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer. Wait until he uses his third Q so I can Q him. Okay. Does seem like the enemies are not going for it. I'm just gonna engage on him. Okay, we got what we wanted. We got her ghost and we also got... We got her ghost and we also got, I think... Yone flash. My team should be hard winning. I do have my ult again in 40 and I also have Varmox. Remind we have Varmox. I'm already full HP. Without Varmox I would have needed to reset and could have never stayed there. Next fight I have flash. Next fight I would be winning. We can go Kraken now. I'm going to be resetting here. Do I go Kraken? Think Sinerias. We got this. I think I'll go Kraken now. I need a little bit more damage right now. Dragon spawns in 40. I'm gonna take this portal. They could be going for the dragon, for the Baron. Okay, Jinx is gonna be here. I have ult up as well. I do want to fight it. I do want to chase it down slowly. I did my perfect combo. You can check my perfect combo on my videos, guys. I explain how I do my perfect combo. I will explain it now here. I don't think we need to go Baron. Actually, we cannot end. We should be going for Baron. So the perfect combo is flash auto attack, Q auto attack, W auto attack. Or flash auto attack, W auto attack, Q auto attack. Both is completely fine. If it's complicated, then pause it and think about it again. I do want to play for the dragon as well. 10 minutes did not that much damage as I wanted it to be. Maybe Terminus is not the best way to go. I'm gonna smite it and now go towards dragon. I do not want to fight this. We just want to get soul. I'm gonna ignore this because it's a very bad play. We need to play very consistently. Need to rush towards dragon. Yone could already be on it. I'm not 100% sure if Yone is on it or not. Okay, he's not on it. Really nice. If we get soul here, that would be massive. As you can see, guys, it's not easy winning those games. I do not want to instantly fight, but we can. I'm gonna sell my boots for Phantom Dancer next. Gives me a lot of movement speed extra. Okay, we want to just push the wave here. Corki died. This is exactly the death we don't want, because now it's again 4v5. I need to be very careful that I'm not ending up dying here. We see Lilia top, so now we want to fight. Because a 4v4 is exactly what we do want to have. You see, guys, it's a 4v4. Even though Ezreal was not here. But this is if I fought earlier with Lilia, we would have lost it. So I'm playing it very slow. Now going backwards to the bot lane wave, not going mid lane. Jinx died, really good catch. First pushing the wave, so no matter what happens, we're not instantly losing. As you can see, I'm full chilling, getting my Varmox heal. I have my Odin's 27. Can we push top lane? Probably not yet. We do want to push a little bit further. We do want to play aggressive. I'm gonna engage on the Lilia here. We do get the catch here. Gonna Q the minions. Try to kill Yone, okay. Ezreal is fine. Now I'm gonna try to finish the towers real quick. So my wave gets closer to the Nexus tower, so we can finally take it. And that seems to be GG. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a hard one. But this is exactly how you can climb. I will make more videos, more streams. All the links are in the description from the course, from my Twitch, from my YouTube. Highly recommend for you guys to like and subscribe. Helps me on the grind, helps me do my absolute best I can to provide great content for you guys. Okay, it was GG. We did what we can do. Keep in mind, guys, 20% discount on my Podia. And now, I wish you all a wonderful remaining stay. We will make it work. Good luck on your climbs, guys, by the way. If you have questions, you can always DM me on Discord. I gladly help you guys out. Take care, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.